Hey everybody, this is Bridge the Gap, and today we'll be talking about the next step in habit change, which is the growth mindset. If you've been to my channel before, you know that I love books. I've discussed hundreds of them on this channel, but if I had to pick my all-time favorite, it would be Mindset by Dewek. This book can change your life. If high school students were required to read it before they graduated, we'd be living in a different world today. It is that powerful. If you want to buy this book from Amazon, I put a link in the description below. It discusses two different mindsets, the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. The fixed mindset is the belief that your traits are set in stone and they can't be changed. Your intelligence, your personality, your creativity is something you are born with and you can't change it. The growth mindset, on the other hand, is the belief that you can change any aspect of your life. Now let's talk about some of the differences between the two. The fixed mindset is afraid of failure, but the person with the growth mindset knows that failure is just the next step on the path to success. The growth mindset person believes that you can't succeed without failing first. With a fixed mindset, our self-worth is on the line with everything we do, and failure is something to avoid at all costs. With the growth mindset, we embrace challenges because we know that the only way we can reach our fullest potential is by constantly playing at our edges, and that the only failure is not really going for it. A person with a fixed mindset has a great need to be right, and they want others to perceive them as smart. This is because they think intelligence is limited, so they want to appear to have a healthy dose of it. Whereas the person with the growth mindset doesn't care about being right or wrong. They want to be the learner. The person who embraces learning and growing so much that they don't have time to criticize others, and they don't really care what others think of them. They're too focused on their own self-improvement. They believe that all skills are learnable and you can acquire any skill you choose as long as you apply the effort. So what does all this have to do with habit change? There are three things. First, a person with a fixed mindset only gets enjoyment and fulfillment when they reach the end goal. If, for example, they want to lose some weight, they go on a diet and they say to themselves that basically their life will suck until they lose this weight, but after they lose it, everything is going to be great. However, a person with a growth mindset doesn't look at health as a one day in a future thing. They look at health as both a daily priority and a long-term priority for the rest of their lives. So they enjoy the process and the daily struggle of getting in shape. They decide to be happy in the now, not happy when something happens. They are happy with the struggle, and they learn to lean into discomfort, and they even begin to enjoy it. The second thing is, a person with a fixed mindset gets extremely negative towards themselves when they have a failure or setback. They begin to talk down to themselves. I'm a loser, I'm a failure, so why even bother? But the person with the growth mindset fully understands that failure is part of the process. They fail, they get back up. They fail, they get back up. They never quit. When they have a setback, instead of beating themselves up, they forgive themselves and ask better questions, such as what can I do differently next time, and what went wrong this time. You have to fail in order to climb that ladder of success. Michael Jordan is a great example of someone who embraced his failures. One of his favorite quotes is when he says, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career, and I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted with a game-winning shot and missed. I'm not afraid of failure, and that is why I succeed." The person with the fixed mindset sees failure as a sign that they're a moron. Most of the time, they are so consumed with failure that even the thought of failure makes them think that they might be found out by others, and this leads to inaction. On the other hand, when you're living with the growth mindset, we see failure as an opportunity to learn, grow, and to become a better person. And third, a person with the growth mindset doesn't rely on chance. They make vivid, concrete plans. They use implementation intention. Implementation intention has been scientifically proven. Those who do it follow through on what they say 80% more than those who just hope that they will do something. Implementation intention is where you write down what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, and where you're going to do it. For example, I will exercise for 20 minutes at the gym as soon as I finish work. I will meditate for 15 minutes in the living room as soon as I finish my morning coffee. I will read for 15 minutes as soon as I finish my lunch. I use implementation for everything I plan to do. It takes less than 10 minutes every morning and has had a massive impact on my life. I set goals for my ideal on how long I'd like to do the activity for, but as I mentioned in video 3, as long as I go for 2 minutes, I check it off as a win. Remember that passion for stretching yourself and sticking to it, even when it's not going well, is the hallmark for the growth mindset. This is the mindset that allows people to thrive during the most challenging times in their lives. Those with the growth mindset found setbacks motivating. They're informative. They're a wake-up call. People with the growth mindset don't just seek challenge, they thrive on it. Apply yourself every day to become a little better, and over time you will look back and you'll become a whole different person. Thanks for listening, and if you'd like to see more videos just like this, please hit the subscribe button. I put a link to the next video below. Thanks again.